So hello students, so here we are having a question about the phylum Porifera, and the question is, in sponge the sperm and ova are produced by the same individual. Such type of organisms are called. So the first option is asexual. So what is this asexual reproduction? So in this asexual type, there is no gamete production, right kids? There is no gamete production. So here the question is, the sperm and ova are produced by the same individual. So will the asexual be the answer? No. So that is a wrong statement, wrong option. And the second one is, they are unisexual. Unisexual means an organism that only produce one type of gamete. Either the organism can produce a male gamete or it can produce a female gamete. We cannot produce both. So unisexual is also not the correct answer. And the third option here is hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite. So what is this hermaphrodite? So in the case of sponge, the sponges are actually organisms that produce both the male as well as the female gamete. A single organism produce both male and the female gamete. That is hermaphrodite organism. So in the case of sponges, the male and female are produced by the same individual. Such type of organism we call it as what? The hermaphrodite. And more details about this hermaphroditism that is exhibited by sponges are, mostly, even though they are hermaphrodite, they prefer the cross fertilization process. Why? Because most of the conditions, some of the sponges will be having the proto-androus condition, and some can exhibit the protogynous. So what is this proto-androus condition? Where the male gamete or the male sex cells will be maturing more fast than the female. So the male gamete will be matured and male gamete will be produced, while the female gamete will not be produced and it will be immature. So likewise, we are more preferring the cross fertilization. And the fertilization is happening inside the sponge. So the fertilization is internal, and after the fertilization, the product will be zygote. This zygote will then be divided to form a ciliated free swimming larvae, and this is parenchyma. There are two different types of the larvae that can be seen. One is parenchyma and the other one is amphiblastula. So the parenchyma, mostly these type of larvae are seen in the leucosolenia type of sponges, and amphiblastulae mostly produced by the cycon, which is also an example of sponge. So these are the two different types of larvae. So definitely it is indirect development. So what is this indirect development? When an organism is having an intermediate larval stage, so that type is known as the indirect development. So here the larvae will be ciliated and it will be free swimming. So coming back to the question, in sponges the sperm and ova are produced by the same individual is known as hermaphrodite. So the answer will be 3. And dioecious is same as that of the unisexual, where an individual can produce only one type of gamete. Hope this question is clear for you. Thank you.